GTA 5 videos. My name is Fat Heistman, and this is our office building. You can see we live here at the Long Bank West, and the name of my company is Crime Inc. LLC, and we'll take a look at the map and we'll show you all of our businesses that we own. We do own every business in the game, and you can see right here downtown we have the Coke business, we have our weed business, we have the nightclub, we have the document forgery. A lot of people say that that's useless business, and it kind of is. It doesn't make a lot of money, but during Double Money Week it's a great business to play, and I have it just for the nightclub, and during Double Money Weeks I'll run it. It doesn't never give you a lot of money, but it gives you some good money nevertheless. And here's our meth lab. Over here we have our 16 crate warehouse, and this is the first business we bought, and I've never upgraded to 100. I'm a solo player usually, so I usually sell 9 at a time, but we're probably upgrade to 100 crate warehouse at some point, but I just haven't. And we have our vehicle warehouse. I like this warehouse. I like this location. It's got a good spot to land your Cargo Bob. That's how I do all my vehicles, by Cargo Bob. And obviously we have the Arena Wars DLC. We have obviously the same arena location everybody else does. We have our hangar down here at LSIA. We have our yacht. A lot of people say the yacht is a waste of money, but I've had a lot of fun on my yacht, and if you have the money to invest in one, I would highly recommend it. Like I said, we've had a lot of fun on it. We have our counterfeit cash business. Here's our biker clubhouse. We keep everything downtown, or I keep everything downtown, just because you spend most of your time resupplying your businesses, so I find it easy just to get around the map. I can get on my Oppressor Mark II or whatever and fly around or drive around in a stolen car and resupply all my businesses pretty quickly. And then up here we have our bunker at Chumash. To me, this is the place to be. If you're thinking about buying a bunker, or if you want to relocate yours, I would highly recommend this. It's super easy to sell downtown. You have a lot of missions, sell missions that are right here, or I've dropped a lot of stuff right here. You literally drive 2 miles, and depending on how much your bunker's worth, it's a short drive for $1 million. And then we have our Lago Zancudo facility. Not much we do out there. We got some vehicles parked out there, but unless you run the Doomsday Heist, that's pretty much a useless property once you're done with the Doomsday Heist. So we'll go inside the garages and we'll show you some of our vehicles that help run Crime Inc. LLC. And as you can see, we have all three garage spaces plus the custom auto shop. And garage 3 is mainly just fun cars, stuff that we grabbed off the street, or just something that we wanted to have. Bunkers. I always used to get this on the resupply missions before I got smart and bought supplies. I used to love to get this van mission. Then we stole our Weasel News van. Then we got our little surfer car so we can go surfing. And then we got the Queen City Family Truckster. Y'all ever seen the movie Vegas Vacation? It's a close replica of that. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. It's a hilarious movie. Then up on B, we have all of our trucks, off-roading stuff. We got our 2 Camachos. My favorite truck to off-road in. I got 2 styles. I got the military style, and then I got just a off-road style. And then we got Trevor's truck, which I'm in Texas, so you got to have your horns on your vehicle. And then we got the 2 Sand Kings. We got both the 4-door and just the extended cab. These are great trucks to spawn in and make a little extra money on. They're fairly simple to spawn in, and they sell for a pretty good price. Every little bit helps, especially today with DLCs being as expensive as they are. Any little bit of money you can get helps you grow. And up here we just have some more off-road stuff. We got Pfister Comet, the Safari. We got the BF Injection. That's the very first car I stole when I first bought my very first garage in the game. And had a little 2-car garage. That was the first car I bought, or first car I stole, and brought it back to my garage and painted it up at LSIA. Then we have the Naked Sandrail. We stole the Coast Guard's four-wheeler, and we got mercenaries sent on us one time, so after we eliminated them, we stole their vehicles because they weren't going to use them anymore where they were. So we brought them inside, and we take them out every once in a while and play with them. But again, this garage is pretty much garage candy. Don't use much of it. We'll go up to Garage 2 now. Show you that. That's all, I call it American Muscle. So here we are on our American Muscle floor. You see, you got the Vapid Hot Knife, and I did do the hood glitch on it. And I don't glitch my money. You can see I have 147 million. I've made all that legit with cars and crates and pretty much everything in the game. I make all my money legit. I don't buy shark cards and I don't glitch money, but I will do the occasional outfit glitch or vehicle glitch. I don't really think that hurts anything, but to glitch money, I think that's cheating. So you can see some more of our cars. We got the Ruiner, and we got the Coquette Classic. I just bought that Monday and fixed it up. Pretty sharp car. I've been wanting to get one for a while and never did, and finally picked it up. So we'll go up to level B, and you can see some more of our American Muscle. You got the Impaler. That's brand new with this DLC. I really like how this car came out. It really came out sharp. I took everything off of it and just made it a stock muscle car. And you got the Sabri Turbo here. We sold that outside of Los Santos Customs. It was sitting there. We brought that back and just left it stock, and I think we might have changed the wheels on it. And then we got our Mustangs. They all match, or close as we can color wise. We just made them all blue and red just to let them match. And up on C, there's only 2 cars on C, but they have a lot more muscle cars coming out with this new DLC, so we had to make some room to expand. So you see all we got up here is our hot ring car and just another car we stole out of the street. I stole it. I like the color on it. Haven't done anything with it. Probably never will, but it looks good up here. So that's why it stays there. Alright, we'll go up to Garage 1. That's all of our supercars, and we'll show you that. The guy's time. I love this car. It sticks to the road. It handles great. It's fast, and I've never had any problem beating the time in my CEO cars. And I know the Davachi is the faster car in the game, and I do own both, but every time I'll take my Overflood over the Davachi Wagner every time. I just think it sticks to the road better. I think it handles better. So to me, that's the car to get. Now I know they do have a new supercar coming out soon, so we'll have to see how that one plays out. There's an X80 Proto. I didn't buy that car for the longest time, but I finally bought one just to have. Then I got 2 more Comets. Ketchup and mustard is what I call them. Just made one red and made one yellow. RE7B, that's a car when I was first starting out my CEO stuff. It's a car I ground for. I really wanted it, bought it, painted it up, and that's kind of where it's been sitting. I didn't really drive it much. You can see we got a lot of different colors. Some of them are laser gaming colors. Some of them are colors our friends made for us. Some of them are just colors that I made up in the game. But always good to have friends in the game to help you. Here's some more of our supercars. We got the Zenturno Classic, Tesseract, and just everything else. You got the Taipan. You got the Cyclone electric car. You got the Tempesta. I really like how this Tempesta came out. I like the paint job on it. And then the Vapid Flash GT. When these came out, boy, we wore these cars out. We made all kinds of road courses for them and played around with them. We had a lot of fun with these when they first came out. And we'll go up to C. There's not much up there on level C. Again, got a lot more cars coming out, so we'll made some room for expansion. We moved some cars around, bought another property, and then up here we just have a few other cars. We got the Jester, and we got the Predator, Ocelot Predator. This one we made like the movie Wraith. It's an old movie. We made it to look like that. And then the Trafaldo Nero Custom, another classic car. I think almost everybody in the game probably owns one of those. Alright, well, we'll go over to the nightclub and we'll show you that, and we will be right back. Alright, so here we're back at our nightclub now. This is our Terabyte. If you don't have one or think about getting one, I would highly recommend it. It saves you a lot of time doing missions, doing crates. You can call it in. You don't have to go back to your CEO office and start the next mission. You can start it right from there. And you can spawn it in pretty close to you just by calling it up to your interaction menu. And at first when I bought it, I thought it was going to be a waste of money, but I've made a lot of money with that. And it's saved me a lot of time. And obviously the more time you can save in this game, the better you're going to be, the more money you're going to make. Because we all don't have time to spend 8 hours, 9 hours in the game. Sometimes if you just got an hour, you got to maximize your time to money ratio, and that is a good way to do it with one of those. And up here is obviously our delivery vehicles for the nightclub. Got the Speedo, the Mule, and the other one, I forget the name of it. I would just recommend, Speedo comes with the nightclub, I would just recommend getting the big one. Don't bother with the Mule. They're all single sales anyway, so the Mule is kind of a waste. I don't think I've ever used it. If I'm going to sell, I wait to $1 million and use my big one. Or if I just sell something small, I just make sure it's just the amount to get to Speedo Custom. The Mule, to me, is a waste of money. Either sell small or wait and then sell big. We always like to sell big. That's our motto. So we'll go down and we'll show you this is our luxury section in number 2. Just some of our fancier cars. And we don't do any of the I don't know if you'll see it, but we don't do any of the popularity missions in the nightclub anymore. I do a lot of AFK. I walk my guy in circles to build up supplies. So I don't worry too much about my popularity. I don't think the missions pay anything. They take too long. So I don't really do them. You got the Innis Stafford here, one of my favorite cars in my luxury section. The Z-Type. I really love how this one came out. I think it was one of my favorite paint jobs that I did myself personally. And then this is new, the Grotti Besta that just came out, I'm pretty sure. Got the Windsor Drop, the Innis Super Diamond. We've got the stretched Humvee, or Patriot, I guess is what they call it. That obviously came out with the nightclub DLC. Got standard Patriot. And then we got the 2 Dubsters that our friend helped us spawn in. he helped me spawn in the chrome one here, and then I spawned in the gold one using the chrome one, and then we got to start playing Land Rover. And we'll go show you floor number 3. This is kind of our armored car section. Probably in real life probably has 300,000 miles on it. I drove this car everywhere in the game. I wore it out. It's one of the best cars in the game for going up against NPCs. Other players nowadays, it still does a good job, but the weapons today are just crazy OP, so it's still a good car to have. I highly recommend it. And then we got our Benefactor Shafter here. I like how this paint job came out. I really like how that one came out. We got the Innis, another Land Rover. I know they call it the Baller. And then the Benefactor SL. I like the green on this one. Then we got our Benefactor over here, Revolter, I'm sorry. Then we got the good old-fashioned Duke of Death here. Don't really use this car much. Kind of one that I have, and don't really use it much, but it looks good in the garage. Alright. Well, I think that'll do it for my very first broadcast. I thank you all for tuning in and watching. If you like it, please like it and subscribe, and we'll make some more, and we'll see you in the next one.